Hi, and welcome to second grade Fundations with Mrs. Crane. This is lesson 4. I just want to get started by talking about what you will need. So the materials you will need today are the materials you need for most Fundations, which are your pencil and your dictation page. Your dictation page can be found in your packet, and it looks like this. We are going to use the dictation page today that has the Unit 9 circle. If you weren't able to grab a packet or you can't find your packet, you can also just use a plain piece of lined paper to write your dictation down. We're doing one word and one sentence at the end of this lesson. Okay? Let's start with our drill. And here to do our drill with us, as usual, we have Hedwig. Whenever I raise Hedwig in the air, your job is to repeat the letter sound that I just said. Okay, you ready? We're going to start with our alphabet. And when we do our vowel sounds, we'll start with our short vowels. Here we go. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Oh, I'm going fast today. A, P, Qu, S, T, V, W, X, Y. Now let's do and Z, sorry. Now let's do our digraphs. 2 letters, 1 sound. You can find them at the bottom of our basic keywords poster. I haven't been pointing to the letters because we should all be really, really working on moving our eyes with the letters as Miss Crane says them, because we've worked on these so many times, okay? But here are the digraphs. I'll point to the digraphs with my arrow, okay? W, ch, sh, f, k. Excellent. Moving on to our vowel sounds, let's practice our long vowel sounds, okay? Our long vowel sounds are the sound of the vowel when the vowel says its name, okay? So first one is A. A, safe, A. So there's our safe. E, Pete, E. I, pine, I. O, home, O. U, mule, U. Whoops. All right, let's go backwards. That because we didn't do our Y. So remember, when our Y is acting as a vowel, if it's a 1-syllable word, it ends in a Y, and the Y is acting as a vowel, it says the long I sound, like Y, cry, I. Great. And then we have our 2-syllable word that ends in a Y when the Y is acting as a vowel, says the long E sound. Y, baby, E. Excellent. Moving on to our glued sounds. Here we go. All, am, an, ang, ing, ong, ung, ank, ink, onk, unk. Great job. Last but certainly not least, we have our R-controlled vowels. A, R, car, R. O, R, horn, or. E, R, her, I, R, bird, You, R, burn, Excellent, excellent work, friends. Today, we're going to do our trick words of the day in a minute, but today we're going to focus more on our controlled vowels. We're going to focus on ER, IR, and UR, but before we do that, we have to say goodbye to Hedwig. Bye, Hedwig. Thanks for your help. And we're going to go ahead and review our trick words of the day. Okay, so our first trick word of the day is the word picture. Repeat. So this word picture means like a picture that you take or a picture that you draw that has some sort of image or characters or some sort of subject that you want to look at. Okay, So this picture means. Then we also have the word learn. Repeat. We all know learn means to gather new information and let it soak into your brain, right? Learn things. Those are the two words we're going to focus on today, and they will actually, hint, hint, be in your dictation sentence at the end of this lesson. So keep those in the back of your mind. You can find these words in your packet, or you can cut them out, or you can put them onto index cards and practice them because they're good trick words to know, just like that. I'll go over the other ones real quick. Earth. Repeat. Excellent. Mother. Repeat. Father. Repeat. And brother. Repeat. Lots of ERs on those last ones. Mother, father, brother. Okay. All right, we're going to practice building words. This is a review. We are going to work with ER, IR, and URR controlled vowels today. And there's really, like I said in class, there's really no trick or rule or key in thinking about which R controlled vowel comes in that word. The one thing I can tell you is that a lot of ER R controlled vowels come at the ends of words, but that's not always the case. It just seems to be the case a lot of the times. IR and UR tend to come in the middle of the word, okay? So let's practice building some words. I picked 3 words where all of the R-controlled vowels come in the middle, and we're just going to practice getting used to these sounds. I will do another R-controlled vowel lesson after this one, so we can have another day of review, because this can be a tricky thing. But the first thing I want to do is I want to build some words with you. So let's start by building the word heard. Now, not like a I heard that on the street type of deal. Not that word. I'm talking about the word herd as in a herd of cattle on a ranch, okay? Like a group of cows or cattle. So let's look at our words. Oh, Ms. Crane, let's tap it out first. Here we go, tapping fingers up. Tap it out. Heard. Heard. So it's one of these. It's one of these. ER, IR, or UR. We're not sure which one yet. D. So let's do, remember in class we were talking about how you can put the IR, ER, and UR and see if it's a word you've seen before? So let's practice it. Heard. Does it sound right? Yes. Does it look right? No. So I'm going to put my IR back. Goodbye, IR. You don't look right to me. So this looks like the beginning of the word hurdle, but I didn't say the word hurdle. I just said heard. So that doesn't look right to me either. Sorry, you don't have the part, which means, yep, that's the correct one. Heard. Heard. What's the word? Heard. Excellent. Bye, H-hat. Bye, ER, her. Bye, D-dog. Okay, so that was a good practice when we did it all together. This time, I want you yelling at the screen, telling Miss Crane which one makes sense. Are we ready? The next word we're going to build is the word shirt. Shirt. So already I hear that digraph. Which digraph am I talking about? What says sh? SH. Excellent. Shirt. So my word ends with t. Great. Now, remember, ER, IR, and UR all make the same sound. But we have to look and see which one makes the most sense and which one looks right in the word. So we have shirt. Shirt. Sound right? Looks right? Nope. You're not the one, ER. Sorry, bud. Shirt. Sounds right? Yep. Looks right? Not to me. I've never seen shirt spelled with a UR. Oh, here we go. Shirt. Sound right? Yep. Look right? Mm-hmm. So here's the word, shirt. What's the word? Excellent. By IR bird flew him back early. By SH ship sh. By T-top t. Excellent. Last one, we have the word surf, which is one of those cool things that Miss Crane wishes she could do, hop on a surfboard and ride that wave. But maybe someday. Let's start by tapping it out. Surf. Surf. So we know it could be ER, IR, or UR. So remember what we're doing. We're saying, does it sound right? Yes, but does it look right? No. Or if it looks right, yay, we figured out how to spell the word. Surf. Surf. Sound right? Look right? No. I've never seen surf or surfboard or anything spelled with an ER. So I'm going to put that ER back. Surf. Sound right? Yep. Look right? No, I've never seen surf spelled with an IR before. Remember, we're pulling on what we already know about words that we've seen. Here we go. Surf. Surf. Look right? Yep. And it sounds right too, of course, because ER, IR, and UR all sound very, very much the same. Okay, so what's this word? Excellent. Surf. Let's fly our letters back. By S snakes. By UR burner. By F fun. That was a tough little lesson, but you did a great job helping me spell those words. Okay? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go back to the slide, and we are going to get ready to do our dictation. The word I have for you for dictation is kind of tricky. So if you get it wrong the first time, that's okay. You can go back and fix it, and we can talk about how to mark it or anything else you want to talk about within that word. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to either get your dictation page and your pencil ready or just get a piece of lined paper and a pencil ready, and I will give you the word. You can also feel free to pause it if you're still getting your materials ready. Okay? So the word you're going to write next to where it says review word on your dictation page, or just on the first line of your lined paper, is the word squirm. Now remember, we talked about this word in class. Squirm means to not be able to sit still and you kind of move around a lot, okay? It's a really, really tricky word, but it's also a word that you can totally spell because all the parts of the word we've learned about in class. Let's get ready. Tapping fingers up, tap it out. Squirm, squirm. So I want you to think, you're digging deep back into your brain. What says squirm, squirm. I also want you to think about which looks right because we've seen this word before. What fits in that sound? IR, ER, or UR. I'll give you a minute to write your word and then we'll review it on the next slide. Feel free to pause if you need more time. Word is squirm. You ready? Here we go. The review word squirm is spelled like this. S-Q-U-I-R-M. It is one syllable, squirm. Remember, when we mark our R-controlled vowels, we would mark them as we would any other syllable, where we would scoop that syllable, squirm, and we would mark it with the type of syllable it is. In this case, because we have that R-controlled vowel, which we would circle, okay, you would mark it with an R. This is an R-controlled syllable. We have something else in this word too. Oh my goodness. Hey, QU. Now QU, you can also circle. So the word squirm actually gets 2 circles and a scoop with an R. Pretty cool. He's got a lot going on. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to look at that. Feel free to fix it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we're going to move into our sentence. So if you could, go ahead and find the next line in your line piece of paper, or go all the way down to the bottom of your dictation page where it says sentences. There's room for one sentence. Okay, and the sentence we are going to look at actually has two of our trick words in it. All right, you ready? Word is, or Miss Crane, sentence is, we can learn things from pictures. 6 words. I want you, as you're writing it, to make sure you're putting capitalization where it belongs in the beginning of a sentence, and make sure you're putting your punctuation where it belongs at the end of the sentence, okay? We can learn things from pictures. Feel free to use the trick words if you have them in front of you to help you write the sentence, because that's how those trick words will get stuck into your brain as you practice reading them and writing them. I'll give you a minute to work on that sentence, and then we'll go over the sentence and what it looks like. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Okay, are you ready? The sentence is, let me move myself there really quick. We can learn things from pictures. So remember, we start our sentences with a capital and we end with a punctuation mark. This would end in a period. We have 2 trick words in here today, which I usually am going to use in our sentence, okay? The trick words we learned about, learn and picture, although I made it a plural and said pictures. We also, even though we don't have an R-controlled vowel that we practice that in the review word, we do have something else that I would hope you would dig deep into your brain and remember, and that is a glued sound. In the word things, we have ing, ring, ing. Now, do you have to mark your sentence? Absolutely not. This is just how Miss Crane is showing you how to pull that sentence apart so that when you go to write your next sentence, you can break it up part by part. Well, I know how to spell we can, and learn is a trick word. Oh, things, things. Okay, those are ways that you can help your writing get better by breaking it up and looking at each word and remembering what you already know about those words. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and erase this. As I'm erasing, if you want to check your work, feel free. If you forgot to capitalize, or maybe you forgot to put a period at the end, you might want to make sure that you do that so that you can get in the habit of making sure that all your sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark. All right? You did fantastic. The next thing I want to do is tell you about the page that's going to be in your packet if you were able to grab a packet. It is a whole big review page. It talks about 4 different syllable types, okay? Closed syllables, open syllables, which we talked about in previous lessons. VCE syllables, and R-controlled vowel syllables. The answer key is at the bottom of this worksheet, and it's going to help you if you get confused with which word is which. If you still are really confused and you're not sure how to mark each word or how to recognize what type of syllable each word is, that's why I'm here. Feel free to come to the 2nd grade office hours from 9 to 10 a.m. Ms. Crane will be there to answer any questions you may have. If you need help right away and you can't wait till Tuesday and Thursday, make sure you reach out to your homeroom teacher, whether it's Ms. Camel, Ms. McGinnis, Ms. Fives, or Ms. Asbury, and they do have my number and be happy to help you. Fundations can be a little tricky. Don't forget to visit our webpage about learning at home with different websites and materials and things you're going to need. And as usual, I miss you all so much. Stay safe and stay positive. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time for another great Fundations lesson. Bye.